People often ask me where my next trip is, and one of the most common answers I give these days is, I'm going back to Patagonia. Patagonia is not a country. It's not a park. It doesn't even have hard geographic borders. It's more like an idea, a way of life. It's like a special dimension that you step into, and it's so much more than the famous ice fields and spires of the South. I'm Jackie. I'm a nomad, a traveler. I've spent nearly half my life on long international adventures since I was a teenager. It's just part of who I am. I host a travel podcast and I have 2 blogs and a community, which has led me to organizing and leading international group adventures for my own audience. The first time I ever stepped foot in Patagonia 4 years ago, I had just left my entire life as I knew it behind. What had been familiar and comfortable for me for years was gone. I was in a raw state, and in the depths of Patagonia, I experienced a renewal of spirit that I really needed and I really can't put into words. There's a place called Muelle de las Almas, the Dock of Souls. It represents a place where souls depart one life for the next, and it's a very fitting place to visit for those seeking renewal in Patagonia. What I knew was that I wanted to be able to share the opportunity to experience that magic with others.
Okay, so you guys are on a trip with me in Patagonia, which means I have a tradition, the way that I start all of my trips in Patagonia. There is a special plant here called calafate, and it's endemic to Patagonia. They only grow here. And they say that if you consume the calafate berry, it means you're going to return to Patagonia one day. So this is how we are going to consume our calafate berry and ensure our return to Patagonia. So, who wants to do the honors of opening?
For us, the island is like a way to get a trip back in time.
Yeah.
I think that Chile was more like what Chiloé is today. So it's a way to remind us how we were. Things in the mainland change a little bit quicker than here. So it's like a kind of a cultural and introspective trip that the Chileans usually take when they come here to the island. It's very different. And the fact that you take a ferry is like a kind of a time machine.
It's like stepping into a portal.
Yeah.
And when you get out the other side, everything's different.
Because in the mainland we lost a lot of these things. We are pretty much forgetting about our origin and our background. And I like this place because it keeps that alive. Salud.
Salud.
We're in Bahia Puñuin, and we're going to take a boat ride out to see a bird colony and a sea lion colony. Rafa, which ones were these?
And those cormorants there have the chest white and the throat black. Those are rock cormorants, and those are endemic of Patagonia. So you only find them.
I met Rafa during my very first trip to Patagonia. His love for this land and its people and its wildlife and for protecting it is just infectious.
Oh yeah,
here,
right
here.
here. Oh, they're so cute.
Okay.
Yeah, we're checking out, these are imperial cormorants. They have mohawks. They look like bears. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, man. Now we work together to lead trips here. I am so privileged to partner with him and his company, Birds Chile, which was awarded the most sustainable tour company in Chile. If I could wrap my arms around Patagonia to protect it, I would. I've learned so much about sustainability, and I know it's up to me to practice and promote sustainable travel as I lead my own trips. This place deserves it.
Esto se hace en invierno y se cosecha primavera y verano. Esto es la última cosecha, esto está cortito ya.
La última.
Sí, pero en época de
The extraction of the seaweed feels really steeped in tradition. It feels very old-fashioned, kind of like the rest of this island of Chiloé. I mean, these guys are working with a cart pulled by oxen to pull seaweed up from the bay. And all of the oxen are named Bonito. Bonito y Feo. Yeah, which is just funny to me. On the island of Chiloé, where we are now, a culture exists that has been almost frozen in time, removed from the mainland and everything that represents. It's a time capsule of culture and beauty.
Y se ponen a prepararlo frito en la sartén.
Fried in a pan.
Esto rico que hay de un poquito de ají, chalotita, después tomate.
Oh my gosh.
Queda de lujo, pues.
Tomato and hot sauce. And
¿Y un vinito para acompañar? ¿Un vinito para acompañar o no?
Igual,
unas papas.
un tinto, un blanco,
Un blanco.
con bebida, allá banco de mono. Cuando está en el hotel, no tiene ninguna bolsita ahí.
¿Bolsa de té?
Una bolsita de nylon ahí, se puede poner.
Ah, ¿nos quiere regalar?
Sí.
No, no se preocupe. Usted, no. ¿Sabe?
The culture here was founded on and thrives on community. The people are welcoming and generous and loving.
Hola.
Adelante, gusto de verlo. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Tanto tiempo. ¿Qué es de tu vida? Pasen adelante. Vamos para la casa. Vamos, vamos.
The people of Chiloé, the Chilotes, are proud of their culture and they love to share it. It's not uncommon at all to find yourself in the loving care of a local and walk away feeling like you've just been adopted into a new family.
Pollo.
Sí.
So inside here we have mussels, clams, other kinds of seafood, shellfish, chicken, sausage, and potato dumplings. That's gonna take 1 hour to cook all together. Yeah, 1 hour.
Una
Now
hora.
we wait 1 hour.
Sí.
Esto?
Fécula de la papa. El chuño. Carolita. El chuño.
Potato starch.
Ahí, a ver.
Ah,
Vamos a empezar a juntarlo, unirlo. ¿Me quieres ayudar?
sí, y
¿Ya?
ya lavé las manos. ¿Esto se sirve con miel?
Con miel, sí. Ahí está. ¿Ahí? ¿Ahora en la mesa, no? Dije,
Yum. Fresh honey. It's hot, but it's delicious.
Sí. ¿Lo encontró? No me quita. Ya puso la visita en máquina. No, aquí. ¿Para quién?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Let's make a toast.
Oh, cheers to an awesome day.
Salud.
Gracias.
Salud, salud.
Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias por recibirnos, ¿eh?
Salud, 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 salud.
Bueno, que lo hiciste afuera.
Sí.
This
Claro, y después
is
lo
a
bajó todo.
special place. How do you think that the bridge is going to change things here?
Well, it's depend of the point of view. Of course, a bridge that connects an island that was thousands of years separated from the mainland is going to change. Even if it's just the connection, just the fact to be connected to the mainland, I think it's going to change a little bit the perspective of those that live in the island, but also the perspective of those that are not living in the island and are coming to the island. So, if you're a resident here, maybe some of the people is going to be agree to have a bridge because they're going to feel more connected to the mainland. And of course, there are some other people that are not going to be happy because they're going to feel that like a threat, and
Yeah.
I think that in the last years we all mature a little bit in our sense of belonging to the planet, and here probably the people naturally take care of the place. They probably are very naturally sustainable in the way that they look at the place and in the way that they take care of the place. And of course now the younger generations are very, very empowered with this idea of trying to use our resources in a kind of smarter and more sustainable way. They are, as all human beings, sometimes we realize the real value of the place where you're coming from when you are away from the place where you're coming from.
And we've also been coming across people who have gone out and spent a lot of years out, and they're coming home to live on back here in Chiloé again.
I think that the people now has that sense of belonging. Now it's different. I think that the people is really dreaming to explore, but also to come back.
This place seems caught in time, immutable in its magic and beauty. But it won't stay like this forever. Nothing can. Change is inevitable no matter how much we fight to preserve and protect. These experiences are ethereal, built by the past yet still heading towards the future. All we really have is this moment that we're in right now, and there's so much beauty to be treasured in that.
Clásico, clásico.
Basically everywhere that we're going today are the vendors that Mauricio works with and buys from every single day. So every product that we're getting from this market is from here in Chiloé. Everything is organic, everything is local. So these are, the trees that these come from are very, very old. And the only time that a human hand touches this apple is when it collects it and when it sells it. There is nothing in between.
Lo interesante de este producto o materia prima es la inmediatez entre la naturaleza, el buzo y el trabajo del cocinero.
The interesting part about these oysters is that they go straight from the ocean to the plate.
Naturaleza, humano.
Nature, plate. Part of who I am now was born in Patagonia. I keep coming back here. I feel like a migratory bird following her most natural instincts. And I I don't want that to change anytime soon.
These things are creepy. They're like aliens.
I've eaten the calafate berry, and it works its magic on me every time.